How do fellas? Nice back here again. Today, this is just going to be an end of year review and what I got for Christmas, really. Really, it's going to be both because my end of year review is I've only got 2 models that I've completed this year. I'll show the photos at the end. One's the Eduard Zero, which a beautiful kit. It's really nice, goes together really well. Yeah, so that's one, and the other one was a Gundam robot type thing, you know, one of these battle suit things, which again was lovely. It's a really enjoyable kit. Now these kits you can just build and put them together, and then have it with that. But what I did, I built it, took it apart, painted it, did some weathering, some simple weathering on it, and that's really all I did. So that's my end of year review. Nothing much to write home about. I've got plenty on the go. It's just that I haven't got the time to actually do that plenty that's on the go. The B-17 is still ongoing. The Tomcat, all the weapons and all that sort of stuff is done. And the fuselage is together and it's primed. I'm just waiting on a few bits to sort out before I then move on to the next part of that. I've got a 109 on the go where the cockpit is all painted and gloss coated, I think. And then I'm looking at maybe starting my Eagle Core, which is the Eduard Spitfire, or I've got the Special Hobby Viggen up there that I'll be looking at starting at some point. When, I don't know, because like I said, I don't know when I'm going to be here to be able to do that. Because again, this year is going to be fairly busy, so I've just got to see how I get on. Other than that, yeah, a good year. Work-wise, busy. Family-wise, kids are doing fantastic in school. The business side of things now, everything's going back to normal. We're starting to see more shows, so hopefully that will help grow the business, which, it's only can mean a good thing for us all. So on to what I got for Christmas. So first off, we'll start off with the kits. And I only got 2 kits, okay, but these are quite good kits. So my kids got me the Meng F-18, the E, F-A-E. Now, reason I wanted to build these, obviously I saw Top Gun 2 or Top Gun Maverick, and I really enjoyed it. So I said, well, I've got to build an F-18 now, and seeing as I'm building the F-14, it wasn't really an airplane that I was interested in really until I actually saw that film. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be building this at some point. But I'm not going to be doing the Top Gun markings or even the box art markings, because I think everybody will do that. So I might do something slightly different. I might see if I can get some aftermarket decals, or maybe just have a look at what's in the box and go from there. But it looks a really nice kit. But there will be a review of that coming shortly, so I'll just put that down there. Next up, another beautiful kit is the F-15E. Now, myself, I normally don't like to build aircraft that were designed as 1-seat aircraft that have been converted into 2-seat, but this is slightly different with the F-15 because the canopy is big anyway. So I've been wanting an F-15, a decent one for a while, and I've been wanting a Great Wall Hobby one because apparently they're the best in the scale, and it's just a beautiful looking aircraft. All right, so when I could get this, I decided, I'm going to tell the wife to get me this, and I'm looking forward to build that one as well. I don't know when I'll get to build that, but yeah, looking forward to both those. And there will be a review coming on both of those, plus a couple of other kits in the future. Next up, now my wife normally gets me modelling tools for Christmas. So she got me a nice, decent clamp that I can have on my bench for, you know, doing bits and pieces, so I haven't got to hold something and then try and solder or whatever. So that's really going to be really handy. I might only use it, you know, 2-3 times a year, but it's really robust, really solid. And I might even be able to get some different jaws for it, so it's a little bit more soft touch and stuff like that. But yeah, really thankful that I've struggled in the past with this one, which is not great. Okay, it's an older one, so yeah, I've struggled with that. So having a new one like that is great. I can pass that on to Harvey, my son. Along the same sort of themes, she also got me this. So this clamps to your desk, and it's basically, you know, an extra hand or three. You know, you can put them into any pot anywhere you want to be able to work, you know, and do everything you need to do. These are all detachable, so if I only wanted to use one, I can use 1, 2, 3. So that can even be clamped into the vise, or I can clamp just that to a table, whichever. And I've got, you know, decent hands or extra hands for doing really intricate stuff, because you know what it's like, sometimes you struggle with doing bits and pieces, and or you know, with photo etch, you need that extra hand, so that's ideal. Next up, to go along with that, she also got me a box of these. Now, the reason she got me a box of these, there are 100 crocodile crypts in this box, okay? 100. So these are ideal for holding parts like this. Not these, I'm not going to clip up on the little nubbins there. You just put that on like so, and it's nice and secure. Okay, take that off. So you can get these with the stick that comes out. Okay, I think you can get 10 for £10. I got 100, or at least got me 100 of these. 100 for £5 or less. I can't remember exactly what she said. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get some wooden skewers. Get some wooden skewers in the end there. You can either crush these down, or what I'm going to look at doing is getting some hot glue and gluing them so you can have them on sticks. So for holding stuff like undercarriage legs, they're ideal for that sort of stuff because they're not too tight. Okay, and you're also very good for putting onto wings and clamping wings down, okay, on the edges. So, you know, they're going to be an absolute godsend. And I have been using certain other types for years. Okay, so they're spot on for that. And you know, for next to no money, I've got 100 of them. Not that I'd ever use 100, but you know, they're going to come in real handy in certain things. So just put that out of the way. And the last, but not by no means the least, that she got me is some punches. Now these range from, I think, is it 0.5mm? Yeah, so 0.5mm. So really small. You're not going to be able to see it. Okay, really small. All the way up to, what's the biggest one? I think it's that one. 6mm. Okay, so if I ever need any circles cutting or anything like that, you know, I just pull it on a bit of plasticard with my little trusty hammer, hit it down, and I've got a perfect circle. Okay, now I was looking at, who is it? There's a company, RP Productions or RP Tools, that do something that you've got a plate and you put plastic and then you can knock out with it. I was looking at one of those until I saw the prices. They are over £100 now, over £100 to be able to do this sort of thing. Yes, they've got smaller sizes, but I think 0.5 goes up in, I think, 0.5, 0.6, 0.8, and so on. With these, let's got 1.5 there. Is, you know, these are going to be a godsend. For when I did my the missiles, I remember I had to cut it out with a needle. If I had these, you know, it would have been over in seconds. So they're going to be an absolute godsend for doing all different bits and pieces going forward. So that's me. That's my end of year. I hope you have a good one, guys. Yeah, and had a good Christmas. You got everything you want. You got some plastic, or you got some other bits and pieces. But I hope you have had a great Christmas. And as we're moving into 2023, have a fantastic new year. Stay safe, and I'll see you next year. Bye for now.